The Syria ceasefire brokered by the U.S. and Russia took effect on September 12th. But just 1 week into the truce, the U.S. carried out airstrikes over Syrian government forces. A UN aid convoy was also bombed. A war of words between the U.S. and Russia has erupted in the aftermath. Each side blames the other for violating the ceasefire.
I don't think we should overreact so emotionally, and we should not make any hasty conclusions. We need to carry out investigations, very professional investigations.
I listened to my colleague from Russia, and I sort of felt a little bit like we're sort of in a parallel universe here.
The UN Security Council held an emergency meeting on September 25th as tensions escalated in Aleppo. After the talks, the U.S. ambassador to the UN accused Moscow of irresponsible military action and lying.
When Russia is espousing fiction, we have to call that out. What Russia is sponsoring and doing is not counterterrorism, it is barbarism.
Now there are several hundred organizations that are being armed, and Syria is always experiencing indiscriminate bombardments. It's impossible to achieve peace under such circumstances.
Just 3 days later, the U.S. warned that Russian actions in the region could trigger more terrorist activity. But Russia fought back, calling Washington's rhetoric irresponsible and dangerous.
Extremist groups will continue to exploit the vacuums that are there in Syria to expand their operations, which will include, no question, attacks against Russian interests, perhaps even Russian cities. And Russia will continue to send troops home in body bags.
They say terrorists are taking actions, but who on earth are they talking about? The moderate opposition forces sponsored by the U.S.? We only heard a call to action in this speech, an order to the terrorists to take more actions.
Tom Meng, CCTV.